What a great track there from 1979. Makes you want to get up and have a little boogie, doesn't it? So rest in peace, Morris. It takes me back. I was there in my flared trousers and my big afro haircut. Anyway, today we're joined by Stacey and Michael. Good morning, Stacey. Morning, Michael. How are you?
Morning. Very well, thank you.
Good. Right. Welcome to the Academyfm. Now we're going to bring you both in because you've just started this new venture up at the rugby club. But mainly we're here to talk Zumba, Stacey. So now you're a Zumba instructor.
I am.
And so how long have you been a Zumba instructor?
I've been teaching now for 5 years.
5 years,
yeah.
Okay. So you've obviously got doing well at it, and you've got a good clientele.
Yes.
And so where are your Zumba classes?
Okay, so I currently teach in Sandwich and in Folkestone.
Right. And whereabouts in Folkestone?
In Folkestone, I teach at Folkestone Rugby Club.
At the rugby club, yeah.
Yeah, so I've only just started there about 4 weeks ago. So, new venture. So it's sort of exciting. But
How's it shaping up then?
Yeah, really good actually. It's lovely because when you kind of get all the disco lights on and clear the dance floor, it's a really good atmosphere.
It's murder, is it? It's murder on the dance floor.
Yeah. But no, it's lovely, and my clientele are very friendly. It's just like one big family, really. So it's
brilliant!
Lovely.
Now you've started this new venture with Michael. Hello, morning, Michael. How are you?
Morning, good, thank you.
Now, what's your role now in this new venture at the rugby club?
My role will be catering manager, so I'll be taking care of all the food requirements, events.
Food requirements at the rugby club. Now that sounds like hours and hours of busy, and then it all goes quiet. You know, you have a little bit of downtime. I mean, what would let's say not this weekend, because this weekend's a little bit different. But what would a normal Saturday involve for you on the catering side?
We provide teas for the actual players, so the players will come up after their games and have a tea with us, and then general food for the general public.
Right.
We're trying to encourage people to come up to the club to use it actually as a venue to eat and drink at.
Okay, but I mean, I've been to the rugby club over the years several times, and I've been to some really posh lunches there just before the game. And do you have to do those as well now?
Yep, we've got 6 VP lunches per year, so we're providing top quality food for the.
So all of a sudden you switch from kind of burgers and chips for big burly rugby players to haute cuisine for the guys. Yeah.
Yep.
So and so you've got a background in catering, obviously.
Yeah, all my life pretty much.
Have you? Tell us a little bit about
15,
where you've worked and stuff like that.
I've worked in pretty much every kind of environment you can imagine: hotels, restaurants, bars, bistros.
Yeah, have you? Yeah.
Even up to just down the road, Vauxhall, for a good couple of years. Yeah. And then now it's decided to work for ourselves rather than someone else.
Oh, right. Excellent. Why not? Okay. So Stacey, now tell us a little bit about your role as a Zumba instructor. So, I mean, when you went to school, was you like your mum was, Stacey, stop dancing, for goodness sake?
I've always danced from a really young age. I went to dance school from the age of like 7, and I always dreamt of being a choreographer, dreamt of going to dance school. You know, when you watch the DVDs, or it would have been videos back then actually, when you're younger. Just dreamed of dancing, becoming a performer or a choreographer, and then I remember Zumba came on the scene, and my friend said, come to my Zumba class, it's great, you'll absolutely love it. And immediately I completely fell in love with the music and just the atmosphere. It was amazing. So that's what pushed me to be a Zumba instructor.
Okay, so right. Well, we're going to come back with it. I'd like to find out. And I think really that what I'd like to know is for people that are listening, especially the ladies that have perhaps been put off by going to Zumba, not exactly what to expect. In the next link, I think we're going to talk about how you became a Zumba instructor and really what it's all about, and what encouragement you would give to a lady that's just come through the door in her leg warmers and her stuff. Right, where do we start? So anyway, we're going to play a bit of music now. We're going to play, this is A Walk in the Park by the Nick Straker Band. There you go, Walk in the Park with the Nick Straker Band, 1980. Do you know what? I don't remember that in 1980. That's quite a good song, isn't it? Yeah, I quite like that. Stacey, will you sit down, for goodness sake? This is called A Walk in the Park. Get her, reel her back in. Right, she's off dancing again. There's no stopping. This is going to be a real dancey show, I can see that. We were just saying before the song. Now, supposing a lady turns up at your class, you think, oh, new customer. She says, oh, I don't know nothing about Zumba. What's it all about, and what do we do, and what benefits can I get from Zumba?
Yeah, I'd say most weeks I have on the average 2 to 4 new ladies that come in. They've never been to a class before. They don't know what to expect. And with my class, it's not your typical exercise class. I do it in the dark with disco lights, which immediately makes them feel less insecure.
Oh, right, yes.
And they think, oh, wow, it's like a party atmosphere. And that's exactly what I've wanted to create.
Yep.
And, I just explained to them that it's a Latin-inspired cardio workout, and that they can work to their own pace as well. I mean, a lot of ladies think, oh my God, she's going to be going too fast for us or too hard. But the aim of the workout is simply to have fun. Obviously, burn calories whilst doing it. But also just to make sure that they feel comfortable in the class. The last thing you want is for people to be in the class and not feeling comfortable when they're doing it.
Right.
And that's exactly, I just try to promote a friendly atmosphere.
Okay. And your class is building all the time, and do you get people come and go? Oh, first of all, let me talk about the venue. Now, I know at the previous venue that you were at, it was very big. It was loads of space, but sometimes that can be not conclusive to like a good evening. But this new venue now, tell us about that.
Yeah, I mean, Folkestone Rugby Club, it's a fantastic venue actually for Zumba, because it's almost like when you clear the dance floor, it is like a dance floor. It's it's a great floor to work out on, where the ceilings are quite low as well. All the disco lights reflect around, and it's nice because I can limit the numbers as well. If the numbers get too big, I can start having a queue of people waiting to come in. But it's nice because the numbers I've kept to like quite a good number. I average between, I'll say I'd average around at the moment 20 people, but
20.
To be 4 weeks in, it's not too bad. I've only advertised on social media at the moment.
And are you getting any of the rugby club mums coming along?
Yeah, I have actually, and they've really enjoyed it, and they've given me some really positive feedback about the class. And when you see people laughing and smiling in the class, that's exactly what I want. I want people to be having a laugh. So.
Okay, so Michael, when Stacey's Zumba in, are you at the back cooking up pasties for them because they're all starving hungry? Do they eat after Zumba, or that they're like? Stacey said, "Wait till I get you home, giving my ladies pasties."
Yeah, not yet. We're not providing anything like that in a minute. I mean, obviously drinks would be the main thing to get there first. Yeah, not food just yet.
Now, we've got a big day at the rugby club. Well, incidentally, I'm going to do rugby in a minute, but there's no fixture because there's a certain little competition going on called the Six Nations. And traditionally, the rugby players like to watch the game at the club. So what you got lined up for today, Michael?
We've got our menus out today with some burgers on, the usual stuff, bacon baps and sausage baps for the rugby players to tuck into.
But there is a game up there as well, though, isn't there?
We've got the thirds.
Is it thirds are playing? Yeah, I think the thirds are playing.
Port, yep.
So that'll boost your business a little bit.
That's right.
Is it hard to cater number-wise? I've always had a little bit of experience of catering, but it's always worried me that you're either going to run short or be left over. Does that come down to like years of experience, which is what you've got?
Yeah, it has varied as well week by week for obviously what games are on, and if it's the children playing or the seniors, it definitely varies. And obviously with the kids comes the parents, so we get doubly busy. Obviously the seniors. Because
Sundays is a busy day as well, isn't it? They got all the minis up there, hundreds of them. Yeah, so that's a busy day for you. Yeah,
very busy.
Okay, right. We're going to play a bit of music and we're going to come back, and then I'm going to do a bit of rugby that goes on the pitch, and not good news, I'm afraid, from last week. But we're going to play a bit of, let's see if I've hit the right button this time. What about a bit of Red Hot Chili Peppers?
105.9 Academy FM.
Saturday Sport. You're listening to the Sports Ferret on Academy FM.
Academy FM.
The Red Hot Chili Peppers there from 2006. There it goes. Is it going to stop? Boom, boom. It's done. request coming up now from Stacey. This song is it means a lot to her, and so I'm going to hand over to Stacey, and she's going to tell us all about this song and who it's for.
Yeah, this song, it's my grandma's favourite song. She absolutely loves it, and she's been somebody that's supported me throughout my whole life with everything. So, yeah, so...
She'll be listening, do you think?
I have asked her to tune in, so whether she's actually listening now, I don't know. But...
Well, if she's not listening now, if she can't make it, or she hasn't tuned in online, I'm going to record this interview as we do all the interviews and try and get it up on Facebook. What you got? Has she got a name, special name, Granny?
Grandma.
Just Grandma.
This
is for Grandma. This is for you, Grandma. A bit of Dancing in the Dark. There we go. We know one person that was dancing. Grandma Bennett was up dancing to Bruce Springsteen. Stacey was just telling me that when Grandma Bennett hears this song, she cannot sit still. I wonder if she was the girl in that video that got up on the stage. You remember? Yeah, I bet she was. Okay, that was a great song, and it's a track from 1985. Now we're going to talk Sport Relief. Now Sport Relief's coming up. We've had Lou Batchelor in the show a few weeks ago, and we've got her penciled in again. She's doing 100 sports in 100 days for Sport Relief. She's well over halfway now, and we've primed it so that after 100 sports, which will finish around the weekend of the 20th of March, when Sport Relief weekend, we're going to give her a week off, and then we're going to get her back in, because she's such an interesting lady, and she's going to have a little rest and come back and tell us about the other 50 sports that she did. But now, Folkestone Mile, it's the 20th of March. You can either run 1, 3 or 6 miles up on the Lees. It's all for Sports Relief. If you go to their page, sportrelief.com, just put in your postcode, and all the information will come up, because there's there's Sport Relief miles going on all over the place, of course. But our one will be up on the Lees. It'll be starting from the bandstand. And now our special guest Stacey will be doing the warm-up, we hope. Stacey, is that right?
Yes, very much looking forward to it.
That'd be great. Now, we did it 2 years ago. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like 2 years ago, though. It
I
literally
know.
feels like even a year ago.
Yeah, because
Crazy.
Sport Relief is actually only comes around every 2 years.
Yeah.
But last 2 years ago, if you remember, we were both up on the bandstand, giving it a little boogie. And but also leading up to that, you're thinking of doing a Zumbathon or some sort of Zumba charity for Sport Relief?
Yes, I mean, I love doing Zumba events for charity, and Sport Relief is one of those that I absolutely love doing, and we did one 2 years ago, and that was a great turnout, and yeah, very much looking forward to doing one this year.
So will it be at the rugby club?
Yeah, be at that. Yeah, at the rugby club. Just got to confirm a date yet.
Yeah, okay. So as soon as you get the date, let us know, and I'll see if I can get a team from Academy to come up and Zumba around. And just to let you know that when we did it 2 years ago, I think it was myself, and I do believe it was Steve Shaw from the hockey club. We were the only two fellas, but it was great fun. Couldn't walk the next day, but we do a lot of work for charity here. Okay, we're going to wind that one down a little bit, because I had a ferret fail. We was talking away and I forgot to put a stop on a song. One of these weeks I'll go through the whole show without making a mistake. Right, Stacey, now then, it's your little soapbox time. Come on, tell me about your classes, where and when and whereabouts and what they got to look forward to.
Yeah, so my class is held every Wednesday 7 till 8 at Folkestone Rugby Club, and ladies can be assured as well, and men for that matter. I've hopefully got a few men coming over the next few weeks. I get so many questions about people's age, their size, they've never been to a class before, will it be too hard? And you know, it's just giving them that reassurance that, you know, it is a fun hour. You know, it's what I call my happy hour minus the hangover. So so yeah, it's a nightclub vibe, just without the cocktails, basically.
Yeah, okay.
Water instead.
Oh, I mean, do the ladies really get into the swing of it? They kind of come in, perhaps the new ones a little bit daunted at first, but then halfway through it's like pretend you're dancing like no one's looking at you, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I used to teach with a head mic, and when I scrapped the head mic and then danced with the group and just sort of got involved more with them. They loved it. And especially with the new ones, what I try to do is I try to get them like whooping and cheering, even in the first track. So immediately they feel settled.
They think they come out, they just think they're in Ibiza,
yeah, exactly. But no, it's you know, I try to make them feel as comfortable as possible, and I get involved with the crowd as well, just so it makes them feel more relaxed.
All right. Okay, so now the next thing is, of course, you've got you're now an event manager up there, so tell us what an event manager does and what facilities you got up there.
Yeah, perfect. I mean, currently we are on the catering side, and then in May we'll be taking over the bar as well. My role is specifically to advertise and market the venue, to do flyers, posters. We're currently in the process of designing a package for site, so going through all our food menus and getting local businesses and clients to the building as well.
Okay, so if anyone's interested in doing that, having a reception or something like that, how can they get hold of you?
If they email events@folkestonerugbyclub.co.uk, they'll be able to get hold of us.
But nowadays, isn't it, social media is a great thing, really. It was always when you need to get in touch with someone, have you got the yellow pages over there? But you don't even need that now, do you? Everything links in with something, and I'm sure if you went onto the Folkestone Rugby Club site, there'd be something there, would there?
Yes, there would be,
Yeah, okay, great. Well, it's been great having you two on board today. It's been nice talking food and sport, and I'm sure the two can go together. It just depends what you eat, Michael, is that right?
Yeah, that's all right.
Eat sensibly, yeah. But no, it's been great, and we've got a little bit of news to announce, don't we think?
We do, yes.
Now then, you're still looking very trim, Stacey, but just tell me we might hear the pitter-patter of Zumba feet very soon,
yes,
is that right?
Yeah, I am. I have recently found out that I am 14 weeks, so 14 weeks pregnant, that is. But yeah, no, everything's going fine, and the girls look at me each week like, how can you do this? But no, it's great, and I hope to teach for as long as I can, really.
Yeah,
so.
Okay, great. Well, we wish you all the best. Any quick hellos you want to say? Is your mum listening?
Hopefully Mum and my grandma, I have told them to tune in, so hi.
Yeah, and if anybody at the Zumba class has picked up on Facebook, which I'm sure we have, we put some lovely pictures on of me and Stacey 2 years ago doing stuff with Sport Relief, and I want to say hello to all the guys, especially the people in Sandwich. I know some of the girls because I work for Eurotunnel. This is only a volunteer position. My real day job is at Eurotunnel, but so we've got a couple of girls that live in Deal that do come to your class at Sandwich, and so we have a little chat now and then. So Zumba, really good and healthy for you, yeah?
Yes,
you recommend it?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where you can work to your ability. So if you want to make it harder, and you're somebody that's quite athletic, you can go for it. It's your workout at the end of the day. So.
Yeah, with a sort of Ibiza Benidorm feel about it. Yeah. Yeah. Great. So there you go. If you want to get dancing, ladies, and I have tried it, and it is really good fun. I must admit, I was a bit aching in parts that I didn't know I had, but it is really good fun, especially with this new venue at the rugby club. I can imagine, because I've been to functions up there. It is a great venue. Now we're going to play out with we're going to try this. Hit the button here, and if it all works all right, we're going to go up to the news with a Zumba track. What Zumba track is this, Stacey?
This is called Seven Locusts. It's probably one of my fastest tracks on there. So, but it's my funnest.
Stay
as well.
Where you are. Sit down. Michael, get hold of her. She's off already. Now, we're hoping this one will work. And thanks once again for coming in. And hope to see you all at the next Zumba class.
Papi, tú no ganas. Tú te puedes